Assalamu alaikum, good evening. Welcome to Salam Radio with FCP Weekly on 106.2 FM. Telephone number, let me give me out details first, is 01733602133 and text on 07411191062 live on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, all the media, you name it, we've got it. Yeah. Okay, I'm joined today with the wonderful Arqam and Waleed, who are, I'd say, regulars, and a special guest today, which I've been told has been known as the Professor, which is Luca. Welcome. Good evening, everybody. How are we all today?
Oh, good, alhamdulillah. How about yourself, Arqam?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Luca, how are you? How are you
Luca.
feeling?
Oh, I'm very good. I want to say good afternoon to you and to your listeners. Nice to be here.
Yeah, Luca, you're looking a bit nervous. What's going on? You're looking a bit more relaxed.
I've never seen him like this.
Yeah,
Tense.
it is, isn't it? It's just like, not as free-flowing of the body movement as it as normally is.
We look for the questions and they will move me, make me to
the
be a
questions.
bit more-
It's the mastermind thing. Yes, that will be
no,
you.
that.
Yes, that will be brilliant, no doubt. As per usual, we'll have the academy results of that play today of the youth. First, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first weekend we've had the whole fixtures go ahead.
Go ahead,
yeah, this
first
year.
of this exactly,
Yeah, amazing. Wow. So no frost, no water, no wind, no nothing. Hey, that's amazing. So let's see results. Let's go with the academy ones. Go on then, Waleed. Give me some updates
On Saturday.
on
It was glad to
Saturday.
see all, obviously, under 7s, both our under 8s, 9s, both 10s, I believe.
Both under 7s, both under 8s.
No, so one
One
under
under
7s,
7s, yeah.
2 under 8s,
2 under 8s,
9s, and I think
2
only
under
one
9s.
10s ended up playing, I believe.
6 games.
6 games going
Wow.
on. It was good to see positive. I'll give a shout out to Coach Arqam, under 7s coach.
Oh.
He dropped me a message about what could I do for a session. Oh, he had an idea.
No,
He
I
had
didn't
an-
ask you for a
No,
session.
sorry,
I
he
had
had
a session in
he
mind.
had a
Easy,
session in
easier,
mind.
go easy.
Passionate.
Yeah,
And he was
no.
like, what could I look to do or progress or regress? And it worked. Had great feedback from Zami on Thursday, from Arqam himself on Saturday. Seems like
So was this a session for the training session?
For
we're
training
talking about?
session,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And
When's your
it's-
training sessions again?
Sorry?
What days are your training sessions?
Thursdays.
Thursdays at
6 to 7.
6 to 7. Okay, just in case anybody's listening, if you want to go join.
And then obviously they played fantastically from what we can see from Zami's match report, and he's talked about the passing, which I say obviously comes down to a session plan. And then obviously today's results, we had an interclub friendly going on between the 14s and the 15s.
That was today, yes.
Interclub, we
Yeah,
don't know the result for
yeah.
that. I believe the under 12s, the under 11, sorry, they went through to the next round of the cup, which is obviously Paddy, Sohail and Fani's group.
Under 12s.
The under 11s.
Under 11,
They've gone
sorry.
to the next. I don't have the results for under 12s. The under 13s, which is Ilyas, who's just lost 3-2 against Alton Rangers. And then the under 14s, which is by Addy, they lost 4-1 to Hull Beach.
Yeah, I can see the report here from Ilyas for 3-2, because that sounds, obviously, when you see the score 3-2, it's got to be pretty close. And there's a great effort put in by the boys today, considering we hadn't played in 6 weeks. That's true, isn't it? Because obviously the Christmas break and the weather conditions and so.
Training, training, that they probably had the first session back
That's
this week.
also true,
That's
yes. The
another thing
training
to
is
put
not just the
back
matches
into-
we missed out on training because of the weather conditions. Oh my God. So much better when I used to come from Manchester. The weather was much better. We had more games. Let's not talk about Manchester though, yeah? Okay, because I know what's going to happen. Okay, so that's great weekend. So kids came out, they've enjoyed themselves, they played the games. I'm going to ask if any of you, well, obviously you, with your group, how is the parents' attendances at the matches?
I can't speak for older groups, but at the moment, I think especially because they're so young.
Yeah.
I mean, every single parent attends. But
Brilliant.
yeah, so what about you? Obviously,
Passionate? Are they passionate?
I like to think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But another thing though, even though all the parents turn up, I don't know what it is with other teams, but they just have so much extra extended family that come along. You'll have aunties,
Yeah.
grandparents, and cousins, and all that. We just have like just literally.
We're lucky if we get
and
one
siblings.
parent now.
No. For us, like each like kid, both their parents will come, and obviously, if any siblings, obviously we've got one player in our team who's also plays for his brother plays for under 10s. as well. So obviously that's both his parents can't turn up. But apart from that, yeah, I think parent turn out is good. But I think moving on, maybe we should start.
As I get older, and the reason I ask that is with my group, the group I'm assisting,
You're coaching, you're managing, you're doing the lot with.
the parents, the attendance is not great, and it's even with like, oh, can we help out with lifts and this and the other and that. So as I get older, if we can keep that going, so if you obviously stay with your group, make sure you keep that going, parents getting there and all that
Quick
stuff.
question for Luca. You obviously might be saying your experience. Have you had any experience with youth teams before, or you brought them up? Because I know he's not here today, but Jamal, he used to be one of your players, I believe. You used to coach him.
Jamal, you coached Jamal?
Yes.
And we still hired you?
Yes, yes, I did. But talk about nearly 10 years ago. Yes, I used to manage junior football as well.
What age group?
I started managing Jamar, I think, when he was 15. I took the under 15 and I went with them until they were under 18.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, we'll come to more about you in a minute. It's not all about you yet, Luca. Let's talk about the academy. So that's the academy results. And then obviously we had the adults games. We had a midweek game, didn't we, with the under 18s?
Under 18s, yeah. So we played Kettering. Tough one to take, to be fair, because it was 1-1 at half time.
At half time looking promising.
I would say it was a close game. They had a very high line. We looked to try and expose, but we come out a different team in the second half. Like, I don't know if it was. I wouldn't say if it was down to what we said in the change room, because we were still influenced the same points. But
when you say we, who was in the change room?
Obviously, Safi, Reese, and myself.
Yeah. Who's lead vocal in the dressing room? If like you're saying, if it's not going well, or even if it is going well, is it the same person, or do you take it where you say, you know what, you be good cop, I'll be bad cop, and I'll be the parent or something?
No, I don't think we have that good cop or bad cop. I think the here is straightforward from myself, Safi Uri. So it's always like the one who does team talks is myself. Then tactics and all that side, and Safi and Reese help and support within that. But then different side. It ended up being 6-3. We got Kettering again next week, but we had we got Mario, who came up obviously from Lua. He came to our club when Luca joined us. He played for Luca's Sunday side. He plays for our development side. I think he's fantastic on on Thursday, sorry. But him, Lorenzo, Jake, we had a really good complement in that midfield three. And then that second half, it seems like we couldn't get him involved, even though our game plan is always through play our thirds. But it seems like we wanted to bypass him every single time.
But a chance, like you say, to replay the same fixture, not that fixture, obviously the same team. That was a cup game.
That was a cup game. This time we're in the league.
In the league. How are we doing in the league with the under 18s?
We're all right. It's been a hit and miss season. We're more.
Is it midway through now? Am I right? Because I've passed Christmas, so we've got more than halfway through.
Yeah, more than halfway through. We've got a lot of rescheduled games. We're in a quarter final of the League Cup. So one we got knocked out was the County Cup. So we're quarter final of that. We've got another Cup Shield coming on June, the end of the season. So we've still got quite a lot to play for, I would say.
Brilliant. So look forward to playing Kettering. What day? When are we playing Kettering again?
Next Thursday.
Thursday,
and it'll be at home, 7:45 kickoff at the Midfield All Park Stadium.
Oh, brilliant! Make sure you're there. Okay, brilliant. And then obviously the next stage after the under 18s, the development.
Yeah.
How'd gone? You were there, the player coach.
I think,
do you not do your? I've been watching show. Obviously, there's a speech that you do beforehand.
Actually, what do you think? Do you want me to give
if
that?
It's PG, then
of course it is, man.
It should be ready.
It should be ready when we talk about development. I know.
Yeah, if you just give me.
Meanwhile, I'll go through the message. Elias says we had about 3 parents on the sidelines today. Opposition outnumbered us 4 times over.
Wow.
Okay. Zayed saying so. Basically, we leads in charge. I'm assuming you talk about the under 18s.
We're all equality.
Zami's come back with saying Safi's the real boss. I did see another message. I haven't got my Facebook up.
Zami has your back. I hope your back's gone better.
Is he got back?
Yeah, it's had a terrible back yesterday.
Yeah,
I think it was the
carrying everybody in it.
Yeah. So
yeah, but there was another message I saw earlier. I can't remember who it was. It scrolled up too much. Is it you're known as the professor? I called Luca the professor. Are you the professor? You're not the professor, is it? Luca's always been the professor. Yeah, he's a doctor.
I think it's the glasses. That's what's probably giving it away. I think
you look the part, but he's actually the professor.
Right, exactly.
Go on, you got it?
Yeah, it's from Eusebi. Obviously, pre-match motivational messages. Get the boys pumping.
Yep.
Okay, so morning, lads. Hope everyone is feeling good today. Another big game. We're playing on a very nice pitch, so there shouldn't be any excuses. let's put the last performance behind us. I'm confident that we're getting this win. We need to be focused, play simple, and help each other out. Have positive criticism as well if someone is not doing as well, and support each other. We all know what we need to do. The moment we get into the changing room, it'll be good vibes in there. But once we get onto the pitch, that's when we'll be focused and give everything on that pitch.
I've got a question for Luca. Who does that in the reserves? Obviously, it's, I think it's a good question to even understand. Is that would be from the captain, Momin, or is it from yourself?
Motivational speech or
motivational
message?
speech, or is there anything like that? Yeah.
To be honest with you, we've got 3 people that normally do it. Sometimes myself, sometimes Zoheb, and sometimes Mumin.
Okay.
These are the people.
Who's the best at it? Come on.
You can say yourself.
To be honest with you, I think probably Mumin is the best because he's closer to the player than me and Zoheb.
Okay, brilliant. Well, so
yeah,
from that speech, what effect did that have on the players, on the performance, on the result?
I think it worked as he thought it would. It would come out with a 3-0 win. Some of the decisions in that game
against whom?
Against Hampton Rangers, I want to say.
Right, I don't even know
you can say whatever you like, but it was Hampton Rangers.
Yeah, Hampton Rangers. Yeah. I was just double checking. But we come out with a 3-0 win. We had Mario on the score sheet, Eusebio, and Reese with an absolute banger of a free kick.
Reese was out of goal, was he?
Reese was playing in striker today.
Reese was playing striker,
and he scored a phenomenal free kick. Amazing.
Oh God, was it? Did he try to cross it in? Was it a shot?
No, it was just like just outside, like a bit past the D, and he just buried it right in the top right. I won the free kick when he was telling me to shoot, and then.
So you got the assist, you're saying?
So I'm claiming the assist. I don't know if it'll count, but yeah.
I would count that as assist.
Yeah, I would count it as assist anyways. And,
so was it a comfortable 3-0 or was it 1-0 first half, 2-0? Was it?
It was comfortable, but I think it was just in that right towards the end. We were just trying to do too much and not burying it. That's why.
So it could have been a lot more than 3-0. You're saying, or it should have been a lot more than 3-0.
We had one goal disallowed, which was apparently offside.
Questionable.
Seeing as who was it? I think it was Eusebio again. He ran and chased the ball from behind the defender. Yeah, and somehow still got called offside. But obviously, whatever the liner calls, you just got to follow it.
Yeah, you wouldn't argue with the liner, would you? You just accept the decision and move on. And
that's it. Yeah.
Once the referee blows a whistle, gives a decision, and I tell my players this every time. I've never seen a referee change his mind. No point.
It did happen yesterday. To be fair.
Oh my God! As soon as I say that, you have to.
Where they were claiming the referee he called a penalty against us, and then we just obviously
had a conversation with the referee.
No, it's just Reece just asked what was the need for the penalty, and then he just was like, "Nah, forget it." Then he's pointing for the corner.
Wow! Not even he didn't do this or the next way. He just said, "What was the need? Was Reece towering over him?"
Nah, it wasn't. He told 2 of the Hampton players, "Yeah, it's a penalty," and then turned around and then gave a corner. So.
Wow! Yeah. Amazing. Okay, a few messages on. So that was what stage was that when that penalty was given and then?
It was the game was finished anyways. We had them. Yeah.
I think you had 2-0.
Yeah, it was 2-0 by then. Obviously, we had Luke on the sidelines.
Luke on the sidelines.
It was enjoying. I'm sure you enjoyed watching us, no?
Yeah, it was I did.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, a few messages for you. Okay, Safi's real boss read that. Waleed did a great job running the line, and his back is still out. When did you run the line?
Yesterday. It's obviously in the cup games you don't have it until the semi-final.
Oh, okay. So I thought in the first games we had oh no, yeah. It's cup game. Yeah, it's a cup game, so you had to run your own line. Yeah. Oh wow. So you did
different
well,
perspective.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
See how good our line is.
And was there any controversial decisions?
No controversy.
No, or the opposition.
They thought one went over the line.
There you go.
But it was nowhere near the goal line, so.
So was it just no way that's over, or was it a charge towards you and saying, "What are you doing?
No way it's over.
Put your glasses on." Anything like that.
It's full eyes, you know.
They gave it. They did it. I didn't want to say that. I was just like, I'm not sure. Okay, fine. So, but other than that, it was all good.
Yeah, bar the result, of course.
Yes, we haven't come to the result yet. Okay, fine. So you did right. I thought Argan was supposed to play striker, says Zami.
I was supposed to, and there was just a message put in the group chat because another thing, like a pre-match ritual, is the players love asking what kit are we wearing, And then Dan just goes, there's a prize for
I've
whoever
heard
finds
about
out.
this one,
Yeah,
yeah.
whoever guesses the kit correctly.
Oh, I saw that
gets a
message.
prize.
Yeah.
And then Reese just come out and he guessed the kit correctly, obviously. But Dan didn't say what the prize was. We got there and then...
No, I saw the prize was run the line.
There's run the line.
Run the-
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the prize.
He had the gif. He had the gif of running the line.
He goes, well done, congratulations, your prize is you'll now be the linesman, or you're running the line.
Well, he clearly changed his mind on the prize because then we got there and apparently Reese was playing striker. So, fair enough.
So you should have guessed it right then. So you've just got to blame yourself.
So where did you play then?
I played in CDM.
Oh, not put
Wow.
Arkham in CDM
Where
Yes,
would you
sir.
put Arkham?
on the bench.
Oh, on the sideline.
Okay, why don't you tell her where this put Arkham in striker business come from?
Oh, is there a story behind this?
But in training,
Yes.
I dropped him because obviously Arkham was the under 18s training. I was like, I'm gonna play striker.
Who's trained? Sorry, say that again.
Under 18s.
It was the under 18
Who's
training session. Arkham
I've
turned up.
I've trolled him. I dropped him. We knew who's coming up. I
Yeah.
dropped him a message beforehand just to warn him.
Yeah.
It's not your natural position, but I'm gonna play striker.
Oh.
He was on fire.
So
to be
you
fair.
gave him those dreams.
Yeah,
That
but-
for striker.
He was scoring. He's bagging, and
Oh
then
yeah, I saw messages. Sorry.
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
obviously he's gone to Wednesday's training session with the development.
Yeah, that's
and
where I saw the messages.
and he's firing again. So
yeah, Dan,
I'll
you
give-
said he said
I'll
the
hand you on the
number one
plate.
assist, number one or something, or you were
Yeah.
ahead of all the stats.
Exactly.
Oh wow! And then you didn't even get it. Did you ask the gaffer what else do I have to do, gaffer?
Nah, I just told her.
You just took it on the chin?
I just go whatever you decide is the best, and that's it.
Really? You're that sort of player? Gaffer's
on.
put you on the... No, there's no harm in...
we got a manager.
You're the
here.
manager
We got
here.
a manager here.
If you have a player who, I know, maybe he was expecting to play striker, you've given him those dreams to play striker, he's played well in training as striker, he's banging it in left, right, centre, comes, he's told home, I'm daddy, mum, dad, I'm playing striker, I'm going to be there, all this stuff. Yeah. Brother, sister, come and watch my game, I'm going to be a striker. The whole family's there, they're having a picnic, ready to see him play as striker. And you say to him, look, on the bench, Reese's, because he's picked the right colour, on the kit, he's striker. If he comes up to you and says, what else do I have to do, coach? Is that a better thing? I mean, was it disrespectful? Or would you expect your player to simply sit down and say, yeah, okay, coach just said, I can't play striker, I'll sit down and take it on the chin. What sort of attitude do you expect or would you like?
To be honest with you,
That'd be a good start.
if a player don't ask questions, means that the player lacks passion. You need a player that asks questions and be inquisitive.
That's why he's a professor. See? We'll ask the
I'll take
question.
that advice on, then, and then
Yeah,
next time
go
I'll
on,
make sure
step outside, phone Dan now.
Don't tell him I told you.
Let's phone him live. Let's phone him live now.
Dan is listening.
Yeah. Let's Dan's listening. Yeah, call in and let us know why. If not, we're going to call him live in the next half. So, Dan, why didn't you play outcome striker?
That's fine. Obviously there's plenty more games left. Anything can happen, innit?
You believe that you deserve to be the striker after that one training performance? Two, apologies, two.
Go on.
I think it's better if I don't comment. Obviously, I don't want to say anything in it because I don't want to give off the wrong impression. But
No, you're the sort of person who can never give off the wrong impression. You tell me, do you believe after those two training performances, you believe you should be given a chance, even if it's the first 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes as a striker in the development team?
Waleed, I don't know if you've seen the message, but they're saying that we need to do the first team report again or something like that. So I'm sorry, but the questions we can't cut off. So
I'll
Okay,
ask
no
a
problem.
question. Luke, obviously you haven't played 3 Saturdays in a row now. What do you do with your time off? Obviously you went to watch the development yesterday. What do you do?
To be honest with you, we tried to organize something with the boys to keep them fit. We had
You had a
friendly against the development team a couple of weeks ago, and then we went to Power League, and obviously we went to watch other teams playing, including our development, to get some information to
We
prepare.
did get enough players yesterday. I wanted to play in that Power League game yesterday. Because that's what we were trying yesterday, wasn't it, for the Power League?
Yes, we have tried. We tried to play indoor, outdoor. Unfortunately, player made plans, and we didn't have enough players.
That's the thing. Once you know there's no game going ahead, then the players,
Yeah.
start mates like this weekend. I knew under 15s didn't have a game, so I had made plans. And then good old Zambi says, let's have a friendly with the other players. I said, you do that, my brother. I'm making plans, I'm going. A few more messages. Can we ask Luke a question? You're right, is she? I'll get in there. Everybody wants to be the host or the DJ when they're off, but when they come here and then say, come on, do it. Nobody wants to do it.
They still want to be quiet then, so that, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. Alcom was so excited to play striker, never seen the boy so happy. That was from Zami.
That's what he's on about.
But the thing is, did he see you upset for not being a striker?
Who said I was upset?
I didn't say you was.
Yeah.
What's going on? If you showed this passion on that day, he might have put you on a striker.
There's just assumptions being made, which obviously are not true, isn't it?
Okay, fine. So that was we've done reserves. Obviously, didn't have a game. First team
Win the cup, quarterfinals.
away. First thing first is, did the bus start?
It took a long time.
It took a long time. I said that because in the 15s last week we had
We
jump
tried
start.
my car to try and jumpstart it. Didn't work.
Really? Even today?
Then we went to Jamal's, I believe, and it started working. Obviously, bigger engine than that. Obviously, cameraman
Jamal's always got a bigger engine in it. Yeah.
It's always bigger engine in it.
Yeah. It's not the size that matters. Go on.
And then, so obviously, made our journey to Wellingborough. And then we just never got going. To be fair, we had probably the better chances on the transition, but we were losing out on the battles, the midfield battles. They were exposing, or their favourite side to go on was clipping out to the right back, flicking it on, and finding that gap into the middle, which then Zaid had it's always a 2v1 against him.
Speaking of Zaid, just give me I'm sorry.
We're getting to that. Right,
what happened with Zaid, man?
We were going to get to that.
Another step 6 team they were,
yeah.
So in the same level.
Same position as they're 7th. Obviously, we're 6th. Different league.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was something different. But, yeah, it's frustrating because we never got going. And I think that's the biggest regret you can have.
I mean, how many games had it been since the first team had a game?
A swap from, I want to say. It was a day, obviously, you guys had your friendly, inter-club friendly development. So it's about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's about 3 weeks ago.
Do you think that was
that
part
could
of it?
play a part? But again, we go down to a point if it's a quarter-final, you're going to a semi-final. The games you don't need much motivation for. And the games we expect you to win, considering the level of players we have. And then we want to go into our captain, of course. But it was at 5 minutes left of the 10 minutes left until it's 90. His eyes already on a yellow. Obviously, I'm running the line. I hear Shaz saying,
Sides on a yellow. Where did he get a yellow for?
Pardon?
Where did he get his first yellow for?
He got his first yellow. I thought he got the ball, but I think it maybe have been the lunge that have got him the yellow card by the ref. And obviously we're running back in the transition. I hear Shaz saying, "Do not dive in, stay on your feet." Zaid has dived in. And it's like a malfunction.
Zaid not listening to Shaz.
Me and Zaid were having this conversation. It was like a malfunction he got, where his foot ended up being.
Was it high? Was it?
It looked like he was going for the ball, but his foot ended up being on the player's hamstring, essentially. So it was a yellow card. Obviously,
you should have told the referee Zaid used to be a physio as well. You know, he was just helping out his
Getting new customers.
And then obviously double yellow card, sent off. He obviously will be suspended for our next game away. So we've only got the league to concentrate on now. 4 tough away games coming up from now. And in 1 week we literally have Stanway, Parson and Harwich all away.
So did Shaz have a go with Zaid then for not listening?
Whatever happens
in the dressing room,
stays in his dressing room.
Yeah, I hope that's the same for between them when they didn't go home and he didn't still take it out on him.
No idea. Maybe that's bringing Zaid. Phone Zaid.
Did he get dinner? Kung Fu Zaid is a comment from Zami. Oh, Zami there as well, was he?
Zami was there, but his back was there, Larry said. So I don't know if you saw much of the game, if you were sitting down or anything like that.
Sammy's normally pretty good. He normally sees the right things, but doesn't really commentate them correctly. I saw a few of his messages. I wasn't happy actually when I was on the journey to the airport and saw him say, "Yeah, we're not playing well," and we're not. I was like, "Come on." Okay, so we're going to go into a break. After the break, we will go into Luca. Here we're asking some intense questions, Luca. Yes, finding everything that there needs to be known about you. And we got a few secrets that you didn't know that we had. We've contacted your family, friends and stuff, and they've told us all about your secrets. And after that, we'll have the mastermind. And then we'll see who's on the lead at the mastermind. The leader will ask you the questions. I'll do the time. To be fair, and I think the mastermind questions were prepared today by Adcom, weren't they not?
Yep. Wow. But again, I weren't too hard. I made sure kept it simple.
Kept it simple. Okay, fine. Join us after the break, inshallah. We will continue.
You're listening to Salam Radio, and it's now time for Maghrib Azan.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم بك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك المصير رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Where can you get high quality and low prices? Amar Food Store and Halal Meat in Lincoln Road, Triangle is the place to go. Pay us a visit and take advantage of our special offers and great range of products on groceries, vegetables, fruits and halal meat. Also send money to Pakistan absolutely free. We have all top brands at special offers, offer free customer parking and provide a free local delivery service. Amar Food Store and Halal Meat, 613B Lincoln Road, Peterborough. Call us on 01733 687 374 High in quality, low in prices.
At Cake Inn, all our cakes and slices are freshly baked for that delicious taste. At Cake Inn, we bake 100% vegetarian and halal eggless fresh cream cakes. Delicious flavoured cakes for birthdays and weddings, ceremonies and all other occasions, with free customised messages, even balloons and candles too. Order for delivery or collection from Cake Inn, 489 Lincoln Road, PE1 2PE, and your cake could be ready within 2 hours. Find out more and order online at cakein.co.uk or call 01733 496 584.
Are you a savvy shopper searching for the best food deals? Look no further. Adams Cash and Carry can help you save big. We're not just a food wholesaler for takeaways and restaurants. We also welcome household customers at our warehouse in Westwood, Peterborough. Visit our website and enjoy wholesale prices on everything from drinks to flour, rice to burgers, and much more. To shop, go online and collect in store. Visit adamscashandcarry.co.uk today to start your savings spree.
Satisfy your cravings at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant. Enjoy a tantalising variety of Chinese, Italian, Pakistani and comfort food favourites, from starters to desserts. Kids under 5 dine for free, so bring the whole family to our restaurant at 63 Sycamore Avenue. Open every day from 5pm to 10:30pm. Call us on 01733 313131 or book online to reserve your table. Ibrahimi-restaurant.co.uk. Every bite is a delight at Ibrahimi Buffet Restaurant.
Need a taxi that won't break the bank? Amar Cabs offers safe local rides at affordable prices, starting at £3.99. Get to Heathrow for £120 and London Stansted or London Luton for just £88. Private school and executive business class drop-offs are also available. Booking is easy. Go to www.amarcabs.com and download our app on Android or iOS, or call 01733 555 888. Wherever you're headed, Amar Cabs is just a tap away with reliable, affordable rides starting at just £3.99.
You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salam Radio. Salam Radio. 106.2 FM.
Hello, welcome back to Salam Radio with FCP Weekly. I got caught off guard there. I was expecting a couple of minutes break. Clearly, I got it wrong. Okay, last message from Zami before we went to the call of prayer break, and the adverts break was, whatever goes in the Green Army stays in the Green Army WhatsApp group. Oh no, I didn't really say what he said, did I? I just sort of said I wasn't happy with what he said. So, reverse it back. Sammy, check it on YouTube. I didn't leak anything. No WikiLeaks here. Okay, Luca, my friend, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Not the mastermind questions yet, but we'll do that. In fact, remind me.
I'm not ready for that question. Those questions.
No.
I was the same, Luca. I was the same.
Yeah. Well, listen, all you have to remember, and I'll remind you, is when you're going to give the answer, don't give me the history of that player or that club. Say, well, back in 90, I don't want to know that. You just give me the answer. And if you don't know the answer, don't give me history about not knowing the answer either. And just say pass. Yeah. Okay. I think the record is
15.
28 passes by you, innit? And then last week it was Shaz. Matched you, didn't he, with the passes? To be fair, your questions were really difficult. I think Shaz's were pretty difficult as well. No? Oh, well, he's just nodding his head and saying, cut me out of the camera, but I'm saying no.
I had a word with Shaz on Monday, right?
It is.
But Shaz always said he doesn't know he doesn't watch football. Same with what Luca said.
I don't watch.
Luca, he was offering me to give him the question. I'm going to put this live on air. He said, I'll give you 20 quid if you can give me the answer. And I can't do that, Luca.
I'm not that rich.
When we do our interviews now, we should ask the question to the managers, do you watch football? If our reserve manager and first team manager's not saying it.
I mean, I don't know how you do with your group age. I tell my players to watch football. There's other sports games out there, but Match of the Day is an example. And to watch the players how they move when you're the position that you play in. Obviously, it's a different game, I understand, but it gives them some sort of idea, don't you think, Luca?
To be honest with you, I think that this is about the personal option and choice. In my point of view, I never learned how to ride a bike by looking at other people riding the bike. I ride it myself.
No, easy.
That's
Easy.
a good
Let's not
analogy.
give the professor too much encouragement.
Yes.
But if the person can ride a bike and he sees another person doing flicks and tricks with a bike, he looks at him how he does that, does he not? And then he learns from that.
Yes, but we talk about the
when
skill.
you're learning how to drive, you take an instructor with you who can drive. Yeah? Is that not the same principle?
Yes, I don't think that with football it is the same, but I respect your view.
Okay, Luca, let's get into this then. We're going to ask you some, like I said, I've got a few secrets, so, be aware. So you obviously reserves manager.
Yes.
You joined this season, first season, only midway, just past midway. I remember interviewing you. You did great at interview. How did you find the interview?
I think it was a proper interview, and I like the fact that it was happening throughout a series of previous conversations, and people wanted to find out and be sure about.
And how are you finding it at FCP now, midway through, or just past midway?
To be honest with you, I believe that FC is a very, very good club. Probably one of the fastest growing club around. I think people want to do things seriously, and this is what I admire the most. And I'm not going to lie to you with regards facilities. I think we got everything that we need. If we look at the resources, I mean, I was surprised coming from other clubs to find how many resources and facilities.
Where were you
we got.
before at FCP?
I managed Netherton for around 9 years.
Wow.
Then I managed a couple of months at Deeping Rangers, and then I managed for, I think, six months at Stanground.
Okay, so like I said, it's early days with FCP, but 9 years at Netherton. Can you put a comparison between the two? How you felt in the early stages of Netherton and how you're feeling at FCP?
Yes, to be honest with you, I think that the difference is with regards being competitive, and I think that FCP actually they have a clear line where they want to be in a couple of years, and I think that this is a vision that was missing, or at least missing from my perception while I was at Netherton.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so if there's anyone out there, obviously I want to ask any questions to Luca. Our telephone number is 01733 602 133. Text 07411191062, or obviously on Facebook or any of the social medias that we're on. Walid, any questions you'd like to ask?
I would say, even going towards, you spoke about mid-season, how would you, I know it's probably a question you might have asked quite a lot of times, but for our viewers, how would you rate your season so far at this current point in time? Considering, obviously, I know fixtures, you only got 2 home games left now of the season.
Yes, we got, I think, 12 matches in total to play, 2 home matches and 10 away matches. To be honest with you, I'm very happy with what we did so far. Take into consideration that we took FCP reserves coming from Division 1. I think we kept 6 or 7 players from the old players that got promoted, and I think we were very ambitious and tried to do whatever we could to climb the league table. Yes, I think we lost 3 or 4 games throughout the season so far. And we could have done better. Yes, could have done better, particularly the game against Warboys, the quarter-final game that we lost it on penalty. But I'm very proud of the players, of their attitudes, and the loyalty. I don't remember a week in which not to have enough players. I always had around 20 players available, which says a lot.
And to even give Luca props himself, it's Josh. Made his first team debut a couple of weeks ago, obviously, against Swaffham. How did that make you feel, considering, obviously, you allowed to play from pre-season onwards? We also obviously included Liam. Those games didn't happen, but players who have developed under yourself, how would you put that into your moments as a coach? To
be honest with you, with regards Josh, I think I picked up the winning card, because at the beginning when I came over there, Josh was the second choice, as I had other keepers available. At that time, I made my mind. I decided Josh. The first team manager, Charles, said to me, you can pick whoever you want. And then I chose Josh. Josh is obviously something that is a success for the player, firstly, and then I think I...
Yeah, how old is Josh? I pinch myself. He's only 17, isn't he? Wow.
17.
playing. See, I wish I had these facilities. I would have been playing at 16. 17.
First season in Premier, I think he's doing amazing. And probably the most important quality that he has is that he's very passionate about. He travels from March every single week, twice a week at least, to come to attend training session and matches.
Yeah, he's such a bubbly character, and he's so, he's not just a good player. That's just one thing, but his character and the way he is, and with his players around confidence that he shows for a 17-year-old.
Plus, he gets involved. Like he went to the Snowdon with us when it come to obviously. So he's always putting himself about and always wanting to help. And then going towards, obviously, you mentioned how you had your 3-4 losses. What would you have changed if you could go back? What would you change? But also, how has that impacted your decision making for your future games or the games you've had?
To be honest with you, the first one I remember was, I think, after winning 9 games or having 9 positive results in a row, we went to play Deeping Rangers. In the morning, find out that some players could not come because they were stuck, having different issues. Therefore, we had a bit of personal issue with regards to the players. And probably we could have prevented that one. The second loss, I think, was against Molton, which categorically we lost against a very, very good Molton, very physical team. Probably with regards to that game, the technique didn't help the players. And the third one, I think, was this one against, the cup, the quarterfinal cup. Apart from that,
we have a pretty young squad, isn't it? The reserves.
I think only 2 or 3
your oldest
players.
Player on your team?
I think that the oldest player probably is Bruno. I think Bruno and Mumin are among the
oldest player. Yeah, I can see a few grey hairs on them. Yeah.
I'll say for me, the final one I'll go before I go. How would you describe your playing philosophy, or even let's say if a player looked to describe you, Luca, what would they say? What would be like 3 words to describe yourself?
Ooh.
A player. So the players under you, we can use like Evander or anyone. What would it be like? If you say to him, what's your opinion, Luca?
Passionate, committed, and winning driver, coach.
Are they also your non-negotiables? So what you look to within a player?
Yes, and they are all about character, because I do believe that probably you can learn how to pass the ball, but I believe that it's so difficult, when you are over 18 years old, to learn the passion to be there, to win, and to be committed.
Wow, brilliant. Okay, so before FCP, obviously you told me, when did you start? When your love for football, where did that start? Where did it come from?
To be honest with you, I come from a very, very small city from Romania. But the good thing about this city is that 16 kilometers from our city, it was a very big club. And I think 3 or 4 players from that club went to play for Romanian national team, and including Cristian Chivu, who was the one that won the Champions League with Inter Milano. And when I was 12 at that time, I think there were only 2 teams around. And obviously I went to do a trial. Was a bit difficult. Why I say obviously? Because today it's so easy to get into a team. In a city you can find 10, 20 teams. At that time there were only 2. There were plenty kids over there. In order you to be able to play, having the referee, you should have been a bit good. The country I come from only got 5 divisions, and sometimes you can go in the 5th division, and you play alongside someone that play against David Beckham in Real Madrid. Therefore, yes. We got Dan Alexa, which was a Romanian national captain, playing in League 4 in Romania. Therefore, it's difficult to break through. Now, when I was 12, I start. My father was a football player. I start playing, and by the time that I was 14, I was selected to play for my town team. And I'm not going to forget, it was a shootout penalty, a cup game, and they allowed me to do it, and I score a goal, and that was a very important moment for my life. Then I start playing for different teams in different cities in my country, and when I was 18, a team that played like in Premier League in Romania, Premier League in England, equivalent in Romania, the first division, UTA Arad, and I went to play over there. Then I went from Romania to play in other countries. I played in France, Perpignan, Mediterranee. I played in United States. And then in 2011, I came to play in England. I played for London Harrow Borough. Then I went to play in
2011 is when you came to the
yes,
UK.
2011 I came to the UK and I played in London. Then I went in Didcot. Then I went in Swindon, play for a team equivalent like Step 7 here. And then I went back to Romania. And in 2014 I decided to return to England. And since I've been living in Peterborough.
So journey. So we go. Wow. Started in Romania playing. You went to France.
Yes.
United States.
Yes.
London.
Yeah.
Back to Romania. Back to Peterborough. What would you have learned from those experiences? So playing in different countries, what experiences did you learn from, and how did they embed in your management career?
Yes, I've been in many changing rooms around many different types of players, including, as I mentioned, players that won something in their life, and amateurs. Obviously, I've learned different way of approaching football, different way of reading football, different way of, I can say, different standards of football, because football is played differently. As to give an example, in Romania, we value more the physical element of football, and the training sessions are more orientated on getting players to be able to compete, to be able to be physical ready, to be able to run, and to be able to be determined to the effort. Then when I went in France we had to learn a different way. I mean, I had to learn a different way of football, which I found it a bit more tactical. The manager used to give a very precise instructions, like a winger. I used to play right wing, and the idea was, when we got a ball, I go wide, I get the ball, and within 2-3 touches, I need to get the ball for the striker to cross the ball. When I play in the United States, I'm talking about around 2007, 2008. The idea was more like Spanish way of playing football. I played in Florida, city next to Miami, Naples, and over there was more like tiki-taka, passes, control of the ball on the floor, no long ball, no crosses.
So when you say they're more physical in Romania, would you say that was like the old English style, like the long ball and the strong stuff? Or
not necessarily long ball, but every time you got a ball, you have to expect that the player comes straight away to you. Therefore, was not space in between. I mean, sometimes here in England, the winger has got too much space that they drive towards the middle to meet the ball. They can't cope with the space, and sometimes you can look and you can see that actually they just use a portion of the pitch. In Romania, this was not the case. We wingers, we were wide, but every time you got a ball, you got opposition fullback coming straight away into you.
Where did you enjoy it the most?
To be honest with you, I'm more. I prefer the Romanian way of playing football. I prefer the Romanian way of playing football, because I find it a bit challenging, and also I find it that it makes you to work even harder, because you are not going to get the ball for a long period of time, but it's about what you do with the ball.
You think a bit more.
Yes, you think a bit more, think quicker, and play like a team player rather than individual players, because the opposition didn't allow you to express yourself too much.
What sort of player were you in the dressing room? Were you you said you met, obviously, all these places, different type of players in the dressing room. Were you the quiet one? Were you soaked in all of it from the David Beckham's mates and stuff like that? Or were you
the motivational speaker?
Were you the motivational speaker? Would you send out the messages out and say, come on, guys?
To be honest with you, I'm coming here, I have learned about this kind of things. Now, back when I start playing and I was young, I mean, in the dressing room was the idea that the seniors players talk, the young players used to go, and if you by accident went to sit on the place that's supposed to be for the senior player, they will come and they wouldn't ask you politely, but they will force you to leave.
Clip you around the ear.
And you normally left even before they came over there. Was everything about respect. I remember we used to turn up with 2 hours before the game started. We had to be at the stadium, and we had to listen to the team talk and to instructions, which were very precise. Less time for the players to talk.
Okay.
The talking was done by the management team, by the coach.
So even at half time, for example, if you were a goal behind, and it'll be the maturer players that would have a word, and you would say, would you bite your tongue then, even if you thought, you know what, I think we should do this, or this is wrong, or this is not right?
For me, this is a sign of novelty. I mean, when I play football, the way that we were playing, we were told that the players play and the managers talk. The talking was done by the managers, not by the players. And to be honest with you, I kind of agree with that skill because, managing a team is not like having a huddle.
Is that why you always wanted to become a manager? You love the talking.
This is not the reason I wanted to become a manager, but this is something that I enjoy.
Okay, brilliant. Quick one then, because obviously the time, it flies by, I don't realise. Favourite game so far, FCP, this season?
The favourite game, I think, was the one against Sawtrey, when we were 2-0 down and we came back and beat them 3-2.
Okay, best goal of this season?
This is something. I think best goal of the season was probably the goal that Evander scored because we won 3-2. Efficiency over the beauty.
Okay, let's go to Mastermind. You get the questions ready, the leader. Okay. Let me get the time ready. While you do that is Jamie says, see you next week, Luca. Don't know who that is, but Mohammed Shafiq says Luca was a baller.
Luca's a baller.
Oh, right, there you go. Some compliments there, Luca. Thank you. Let me get the timing set. I'll allow. Let me get the messages up. Remember, you can pass on any questions you like. Are you keeping the score?
Yeah.
Was it 2 to beat?
Yep.
How many seconds per question?
90 seconds
90 seconds in total.
90 seconds in total. Luca,
90 seconds in total. It's all football, obviously related questions. Yeah, and the time will start after you've asked the first question. Then I'll press.
The moment
you say go.
Yeah, you say go.
Is it? I was trying to give him extra time there. I was thinking, okay, and your marks, get set, go.
Who won the 2014 World Cup? FIFA World Cup.
Pass.
Which club did Lionel Messi play for before moving to Paris Saint-Germain in 2021?
Barcelona.
Correct. Who is the all-time top scorer for the England national football team?
Bobby Charlton.
Incorrect. Who is the youngest ever Ballon d'Or winner?
Messi.
Incorrect. Which footballer has the nickname La Pulga, which translates to the flea?
Carlos Tevez.
Incorrect. Which country won the 1994 FIFA World Cup?
Germany.
Incorrect. What was the name of Tottenham Hotspur's old stadium?
Pass.
Which footballer is famous for inventing the Cruyff turn?
Cruyff.
Correct. Who won the 2000 UEFA European Championship?
2000 UEFA.
2000 Euro Championship. Euros.
Greece.
Incorrect. Who is known as the Pharaoh in football?
The Pharaoh. Mo Salah.
Correct. What team did Cristiano Ronaldo play for in 2021?
Al Hilal.
Incorrect. Which Premier League team has the most consecutive Premier League titles with 4?
Most consecutive
Premier Leagues in a row.
Manchester United.
Incorrect.
Yeah, that's time up. I'll let you finish that question. Glad you gave it United, but it was City, unfortunately. How many? How come? Are you going to do the drum roll?
Got 3, still beat me.
3. Let me build it up.
I'm pretty sure you drew with Shaz.
Yeah,
Is that Shaz?
Yeah, draw with Shaz.
Oh, so we need Dan now for the.
We need Dan, Dan.
I'm going to write Dan's questions again. Don't worry. I'm sure Dan will do.
I'll be honest, they were easy questions.
To be honest with you, for me, all of them were difficult.
I like the way you thought about it and you said, as if you're going to know it. Just throw out.
I think that wasn't too challenging. I mean, compared to what I was asked again.
He loves going for himself, innit?
He does, yeah. I mean, I wish you were as open and, as confident as this. I wasn't going to say that, but
I know that.
Oh my god! Well, yeah, I was going to end it there. I just was open and confident. That's all. But obviously, too down as well. Ishi's replied to Zami saying, "If Zaid is a kung fu, then you are Baki Chan." Oh well done, Luca. We did that in a good time, didn't we? Yeah, that was great. How did you find it?
Interesting.
Well, the questions we were asking, or the mastermind questions.
The questions that you asked, obviously the mastermind. I mean, what can I say? They were very difficult for me.
If I remember correctly, a few of the answers were Messi all the way, wasn't it?
Some of them, yeah.
Are you a Messi fan?
No.
Why was every answer all related to Messi?
There was like 3.
Was it 3?
Obviously PSG.
Do you want to go through the ones that he got wrong? Actually, which ones did he get?
Yeah.
I say the ones he goes wrong. Let's go through the whole
majority
questions
of them
again.
anyway.
We got the last.
Premier Leagues, Man City, you said Man United. Team Ronaldo played for in 2021, Manchester United.
Yeah.
Mo Salah was correct. 2000 Euros winner, France, because they won the double. They won
You
98
played in
and
France
2000.
as well. How can you not know that?
Johan Cruyff one was an easy one.
Logical one anyway.
Which footballer was the nickname La Pulga? Messi. Youngest ever Ballon d'Or winner?
Ronaldo.
R9. Harry Kane was English all-time top goal scorer.
Harry Kane.
And 2014 was Germany World Cup winner.
Well done, look. I you know what? In my eyes, you're a winner for turning up and just attempting it. There's loads of people who are bottling these questions, and I'm not surprised. I'm one of them, and I will not be doing it. But thank you very much for coming. We look forward to seeing you all again next week with the Academy. More games. The 15s will be there, so hopefully I'll see you all next week and we'll catch up again. Jazakallah. Take care.